I went through Katrina. I was locked up in jail for Katrina, and they left us for dead in the jail. We had to break out of the jail in order to not drown and die when Katrina hit. Literally, you want to know something crazy? In jail, I got sentenced to 12 years in prison on that Friday. Katrina hit that Sunday. I got sentenced to 12 years in jail on Friday, and Katrina hit that Sunday. Let me tell it was them giving me 12 years in jail that caused the storm, but I'm just being a conspiracy theorist, right? But that was crazy how ironic how they sentenced me to 12 years in prison, and less than 48 hours after they sentenced me to 12 years in prison, the whole New Orleans flooded. From Rooter to Tutor, the whole thing got flooded. I was living in it, and they literally left us, bro. They got 9 floors at Orleans Parish Prison. In Orleans Parish Prison, that's where I was at when Katrina hit. Bruh, we seen on the news that it was gonna be a bad storm. We didn't know it was gonna be the flood and everything. So when the flood hit, the deputies kept coming. We wondering why the food ain't coming, because in the morning it's time to eat. Boom. Morning, food didn't come. Afternoon, lunchtime, food didn't come. Dinner time, food didn't come. And guess what? Man, everybody was in the jail. I promise you, I kid you no word of lie. Everybody was in the jail waiting on the Caucasian jailers to come bring us some food. And I'm telling them, bro, they not about to bring us no food. They're just pacifying us so that we don't rebel and break up out of here. So we don't rebel and break up out of here. So the first day passed, they ain't bring us no food. Everybody was eating out their box, sharing soups, sharing noodles, and sharing stuff. See, the second day passed and they didn't bring us no food. All of my fellow prison brethren was like, yeah, yeah, Dunbar, I think you're right. They ain't coming back. Bro, if we gonna make it out of this alive, we're gonna have to break out of here. And that's what we did. We had to go hard and break out of there. Now, here's the kicker. This is how you know they was leaving us for dead. Because when we broke out, it was on the 3rd floor. We broke out. When we get into the stairwell and we're going down the stairs, when we get to the bottom of the 2nd floor stairwell, water. So when we walk into the 1st floor, just imagine, I'm 6 feet 1 inch tall. The water was right here on me. I'm 6 feet 1 inch tall. I had to stand on my tippy toes and the water was right here on me. While we walking in the water, bodies. Inmates that was on the 1st floor, drowned. Inmates that they left on the 1st floor, floating in the water, like something out the movies. Boom, we like, Lord, I'm like, Lord, and it's funky too. Them dead bodies start, man, them dead bodies with that Mississippi River water and that brownish, brackish water from the Mississippi River, and them dead bodies floating, mixed together, the stench, horrible. Because your body start doing that, what they call that? Rigor mortis. That rigor mortis starts setting and the body start get puffy and, man. Soon as we laid up there and we got out of the jail, guess who was waiting right there with AR-15s and all kind of guns, assault rifles, waiting on us? NOPD, Homeland Security, all the different officers. So y'all trying to tell me y'all waiting on us to come out of here in case we break out, but y'all ain't got enough humanity in y'all to just come open the gates and let us out so we can come out? No, they was really trying to kill us in that jail. So for Hurricane Katrina, I guarantee you, this new Hurricane Katrina documentary about to tell all those untold stories. Because listen, when Hurricane Katrina really hit, them white folks with them guns and them police and all that, man, they was lynching niggas. They was hanging dudes. They was unaliving dudes and burning them in their cars, right? It was so much commotion going on. And just to think, Oprah, old devil ass, come down and try to give us a good word. Man, nigga wasn't trying to hear no Oprah. You ain't coming up off a Cadillac. You ain't coming up off no money. Miss Billionaire. Nigga don't nigga don't want to talk to you. Nigga was booing Oprah. Boo, get your stupid ass about the super, get your stupid ass about the Superdome. And she had to get about the Superdome. Yeah, it was crazy. They didn't have, I was an inmate though. They didn't have us in the Superdome. They had us on the bridge. We sitting on the bridge. They hitting all the unruly inmates with pepper spray hitting us. We getting pepper sprayed by default. You understand what I'm saying? I'll never forget it. My little partner Percy Allen, my little partner Percy was a chainmate. They put the cuffs on your legs and they put the cuff on your arm. They put the cuff on your left, they put the cuff on my left leg, cuff on my left arm, and put the cuff on his right leg, and the cuff on his right arm, and we gotta walk together in sync. Right? Went on a bus and they brought us to Hunt's prison. Prison is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hunt's is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You go to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I think it's in Baton Rouge, but it was in Baton Rouge. Boom. And then we went from Hunt's, they brought me to, I got shipped to Angola. And we was in Angola, and Hurricane Katrina was over with for me. I was in Angola, then I ended up going to some more prisons and doing time out, and boom. And that's how my Hurricane Katrina experience was, you feel me?